What up? What up? Y'all rocking with the motherfucking kid that did. God damn it. Another episode in the same sweater. I don't give a fuck. Like, when you're homeless, what else you got to do? You think I give a damn about some fashion? I got to get it in. Anyway, how y'all living, man? Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button, man. And tune in and talk to your boy, man. Tune in. Everybody come in the building. And I appreciate all of y'all, every last one of y'all support thus far. Hey, how are you? What's good? Shout out to the Goddess Overdose. I think you new to the channel, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Shout out to damn, what is your name? I forgot your real name. Anyway, she'll let me know. Leticia, that's what it was. I think so. But once again, here I am with the hiccups, drinking, trying to kill the pain. You know what I mean? Just in this motherfucker with yet another topic to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hotel. Y'all know how I'm living. So today's episode is about hitting rock bottom. And my question is, have any of you ever hit rock bottom before? Have you ever been in any point of rock bottom? You know, because rock bottom is different for everybody. Most likely, rock bottom means homelessness. You know, most likely, rock bottom is somewhere that only a chosen few can get through. I I feel, because even sometimes, man, going through this shit, I didn't want to off myself. Let me cut this shit. Let me cut this shit behind me. But yeah, I didn't want it to. It had been a few times I wanted to just murk myself, but I came to the realization that getting through it was a better thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Getting getting through the hard part is the shit that makes life worth it. So, you know, welcome to the topic, rock bottom. And I'm just finna dig into how I feel. I'm gonna dig into how I feel about relationships. I'm gonna dig into how I feel about just the world in general that we in right now, as far as being a homeless black man. Black man. This fucking hiccups gotta go, man. I can't take this shit. See if that water do the damn job. Anyway, okay. First thing I want to talk about is the fact that the first thing that I realized being homeless is that I wasn't alone. First of all, you realize that you're not alone, and you also realize that you can't make friends in this shit. You can't make friends in homelessness because there's a mindset. A teaspoon of sugar cure hiccups. I'm gonna keep your word on that, goddamn. I'm gonna take your word. But what I'm noticing is when you at the rock bottom, right? It's feeling like it's a mission from the universe for you to overcome it. You know, the universe, life itself will have you going through things that you didn't necessarily think you would be going through, like molestation, uh, abuse in any form, losing an eye. People that lost their arm, people that lost they got them all their teeth. It's just different shit in this world that life will throw at you, right? So I feel like homelessness is one of those things. Homelessness and the adversity of not having shit is something for certain particular people in this earth to overcome. And I feel like I'm one of them. I feel like I'm one of the people that gotta fight for my luxury. I feel like I gotta fight just for the basic shit that make my life easier. And my definition of rock bottom is more like a nigga that can't get it. That even if he tried, he's failing at getting it together. It's people out here that's literally trying, and a duck is always a duck that's not in a row for them. I don't give a damn how hard, how disciplined they became. Something didn't work for them, and that's what I'm going through right now with the whole car situation. Uh, I had everything, I had all my ducks in a row. Uh, it was something about my job's email that they decided to look into and think and decided it wasn't eligible enough for me to get this car. I had everything else, pay stubs, working at this job for damn near 2 years now. Uh, I had pay stubs. I had proof of residency, and then they hit me with the email shit. Like, oh, we got to have the subway email, and I just feel like I don't know. I just kind of look at life different now. I'm looking at life like, okay, is it like a deliberate attack on me coming up? Is it something I'm doing wrong, or is it something that I've done that's holding me back? So that's where I'm at mentally right now. Mentally, I'm kind of like I'm over life. Like I'm just kind of like taking shit day by day and trying to succeed as I continue to live. I'm not on no shit like this is how you supposed to be because ain't shit going how it's supposed to go. Motherfuckers will tell you that, oh, you get a job and do this and that, and then get a car, and then I did all this shit. I got all this shit, all these ducks in a row, and they still saying that one of my ducks ain't right. This is not the first time this has happened to me, and I know I'm speaking for a lot of motherfuckers when it's like when you try to progress, something knocks you down. What I'm trying to figure out is what the fuck that is, so I can know if I'm cursed, or I can know if I'm being tested. That's where a lot of humans at, right? And mentally, we don't know if we being tested or if we cursed. And I shouldn't feel cursed trying to do what the normal American needs to do to survive. So that's where my mindset come from shit. Just from me living my life. I can't point at y'all life and be like, well, you got a car, so I'm gonna get a car. Like this is real like I'm literally trying to get a car. Motherfuckers get a car like nothing. And then I try to do something to upgrade my motherfucking life. And it's nothing. Like this shit never fails. So that's when I start believing in Jesus. That's when I start believing in any other entity besides me because I feel like that means I'm not trying hard. It ain't even about the universe no more, about me not getting the car. It's something that I don't have in a row, and I got to get the duck in a row. But the duck ain't so easy to get out here. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the duck sometimes is expensive. The duck costs sacrifice to put in a row sometimes. So that's what I'm doing. I ain't got no. I mean, my only responsibility is my daughter. So living with my mama, all that shit dead. Living with people, that shit is dead because I've been broke. I went broke over that shit. Nigga was paying for that for the my mama car to get fixed, all kind of shit. That motherfucker got fucked up due to me. I ain't even tell y'all the story, but Shit, the shit just, shit fucked up. So once the car fucked up, I had to move around. I was like, fuck it, well, shit, there's no way for me to get back and forth to work reliable if I'm staying over here. You know what I'm saying? So, and then at the same time, we evicted over there where we was at. So it wasn't no, bro, we lost the car and the fucking, come on. So I ain't just leave my mama hanging or nothing. It's just kind of like shit. I've been hanging in this motherfucker the whole time. I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm in a better position than her or she fucked up or no shit like that. It's just that I'm nigga the community, the black community as a whole, especially the one that I come from, is fucked up. Ain't nobody got no generational wealth to hand down. Nobody in my family. And that's where I come from. So, if anybody come from a background like mine, I want you to keep on hustling. Because if you got the car and you got a place to stay, my nigga, it's niggas like me, they come from the exact same background as you. And we just can't get it right. Like something in the universe is just like, no, y'all supposed to live this life of defeat. That's how it feels sometimes. I don't never want to make it seem absolute, like, man, the world ain't working for me. This shit didn't work my way, so that's over with. No, I wanted the car. I had the expectation on when I wanted to get the car. I thought I had my ducks in a row, and then the universe showed me, nigga, that, a lot of people would say it's something better for you, all that shit. I don't subscribe to like toxic positivity. I don't subscribe to that shit. I subscribe to what the fuck am I missing? I subscribe to there's something I can do to help the situation out that I'm just not knowledgeable about. Instead of just sitting in the back and trying to leave it up to the universe or leave it up to God, leave it up to some kind of entity that isn't me to help me out. Now, when shit get to happening, like how they did with the email shit, I feel like that is some kind of entity that's keeping me from succeeding. It ain't a good entity. It's some kind of hate I got on myself, or some kind of hate that somebody in the world got on me that's keeping me from succeeding. So that's why I'm more spiritual than religious. You know, I feel like everything is done with some kind of source that modified it, but we don't know if it's a he, she, or it. We don't know if it's a he, she, or it. So people that say God got, God be blessing me, he know what he doing. How you know it's a he? Even if a motherfucker say she, how you know it's a she? How do you know it is? How do you even know if it's a it? It might not even be a it. But nonetheless, man, when you at the rock bottom, it ain't no one thing you can't do is get too much in your head. One thing you can't do is get too much in your motherfucking head when you at rock bottom, because when you at rock bottom, you start thinking everybody against you. And I went off on one of the best women in my life, or that I've met so far. She as far as I'm concerned, she showed some kind of concern for me, and I can't. I'm the type of nigga that push that shit away. Like, if I don't feel like it's how I deserve it, I don't really fuck with it. But since now that I done caught on to the fact that I might be a little selfish in my own ways, I'm accepting everyone's love and how I decide to accept it. You know, like me and the girl I'm talking about, we was intimate, and now we not. So, you know, but something about her was just more like, okay, I can fuck with you being in my life. I don't know about relationships and shit, but I can fuck with you being in my life. And one thing I had to learn was how to respect her as a person, because as a man, I'm really controlling in certain aspects. Sometimes I'm real arrogant and real resentless. I mean, real what they call it, relentless. And I can be real standhardish on my views in life. and I can feel like everybody else is bullshit, and I'm not. That's how sometimes I get sometimes, and that's just the life of a tourist. But no matter if I'm right or wrong, I start realizing that that's not the purpose of a friendship to be right or wrong. So I try to keep it cordial with every woman that I have ever encountered. You know, even if we don't fuck ever again, if we don't kiss ever again, that's not the goal. The goal is to be understanding, to get a full fledged understanding on how you move and why you move that way. I don't want to be lost in the sauce and kissing on a woman that really don't fuck with me, or doing for a woman that really don't fuck with me, or feel like she getting over on me. I can't do it. I can't fuck with it. But yeah, man. When you hit rock bottom, it ain't no way but up. That's what they say. Or my saying is, if you don't try to work your way up, or you're gonna just be crushing harder into a bottom. You're gonna crush your way right into hell. So my best advice for motherfucker on rock bottom is to never don't beg for shit. Don't be a begging ass nigga. Don't be a motherfucker that's looking for sympathy. It's okay to want it. It's okay to be like, damn, I wish a motherfucker gave a damn. But it's never okay to go looking for it and try to make people feel bad for not looking out for you or something like that. Don't be one of them homeless motherfuckers. Be a homeless nigga that's on your dignity, that's on your grind. Cause I'm a nigga that I got my own money right the fuck now. Like this, I didn't. I'm just finna show y'all how pointless money is in society. This ain't a lot of money, but this is why I would tell a nigga to go to fucking work. Just go work, nigga. Cause if you would say you didn't even go to work, you can't even go buy a damn. If you ain't got no money, you can't go buy a burger right now. Now this just tip money, all ones and shit, nigga. But I saved this shit up, and I'm finna start saving this shit up again. I had like $400 when I used to save my tips, and I was sleeping in the car though. See, when I had the car to go to, I didn't pay for no room. I didn't pay for none of that shit. I wake up and go to work 2 weeks in a row, no bath, and then go take a bath on my off day, on my payday, so I can feel good. Or like on a pay week, I go take a bath. So I'll skip a whole week of bathing, baby wipes and dirt, deodorant, nigga. And I had 2,000 something dollars on my card, and I had $400 in my that I would tote around every day in my backpack, adding on to it every day. Every day I got tips and shit. I'm adding on to adding on. Sometimes I use the money just not to use my card and shit. Then I was adding on, adding on, adding on. At the end of the day, I ended up counting like 500, 400 something dollars of tip money that was just lingering around. Now, why am I talking about this? Because in this economy that we in right now, you damn near better off. I ain't gonna say damn near. You really are. You are better off. This ain't shit. I'm just trying to show y'all that niggas living in the house can't save. Niggas living with people can't even save this. Niggas living with people can't even save this kind of fucking money. This ain't a lot. Look at this shit from the side. From all, this is probably a good $40 in ones or some shit, and I got two fives. So it's just when I didn't have this shit. When I was living with my mama, I didn't even have this much money to just pull out. It was probably like $2 in my wallet or some shit because I was putting it in gas money and that bitch ass car was just drinking gas. So my point is, at the end of the day, I had 2.1K. That is the most money I've had without touching, like without needing to touch it, and just looking at it. That's the most money I ever had in my life, like at once. And that's from going to work and laying in the fucking car. So my point is, in this economy today, living in an apartment is hurting you. Living anywhere because they got the cost of living going up. So how about I just remove myself from the cost of living? That'll save you some money. Motherfuckers just ain't got survival skills. I got survival skills. I paid for a room 2 days in a row. You know, I had money saved up for a motherfucking car. Since that didn't happen, I'm not finna be out here cold on the streets. I might as well just shelter myself until I'm able to save up enough money to get a cash car, save up enough money to go back and handle what I didn't, what wasn't handled when I tried to get the car the first time. So now I'm just on the verge of saving again. I got nothing but free time. I got nothing but free time to save my money, chill in the hotel room, make these episodes, learn new shit, read books, meet new people. I ain't got nothing but time because when you live with people, you don't even realize your perception of time kind of changes. When you living with motherfuckers, you start putting their life in the same importance as yours because since we live together, I got to make sure the bills paid. Since we did this and that, and you know, you start going hard for something that is only something that you can really build on your own. But motherfuckers ain't willing to take sacrifice, and that's what I'm realizing. I'm going through a stage in life where sacrifice is something that is becoming a superpower of mine. Like I don't mind sacrificing time, I don't mind sacrificing money, and I don't mind sacrificing a piece of comfort just to get to where I want to be. Because the comfort is gone. I'm in the I'm in the hotel room. I'm in here chilling. I got the roof over my head. This ain't comfort though, because I gotta wake up tomorrow and I got one more day left, and then when I wake up the next day, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna sleep again. You know, not necessarily me in that case, but I'm talking about. Excuse me. I'm talking about people that's homeless just like me. Some niggas got paid $300 this week, and if you pay in Texas, if you paying for 2 nights, I just spent $203 paying for 2 nights before. I just spent $203 for 2 nights in the hotel before. Now lately it's been 153, 133. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this shit varies. It goes up when it want to, depending on how busy it is. Motherfuckers only had 2 rooms. I'm glad I got damn. I do reservations online, nigga. That's the best way to do it, so you can meet the motherfuckers that's coming up here in the spur of the moment trying to get a room. Reservation. I put reservations in. I come my ass up here. I'm good, and then I go to sleep. Wake up, do what I gotta do, Uber my ass back to work. I guarantee you, every week I'm spending probably a good $500 on just surviving. So it's not cheap to be homeless, which is why I want people to understand it's not cheap. It's not cheap to be anything in this world. You just got to choose what fits you. I think I went to see my daughter yesterday. Did all that. No car, no none of that. Still able to go do what the fuck I need to do in my life, but that's something that I'm trying to keep afloat in my head. It's like, okay, nigga, you not defeated. But the one thing that's irking me is that I just can't get this fucking car. And I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna go to other dealerships. I'm gonna put my work in, man, because I refuse to die, and I couldn't get a fucking car ever in my life. It's humiliating. That's humiliating. But all in all, what this episode was about is how the economy tells you what success is, how the economy tells you how to get to success, go to school, degree, do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Manifest it. That's all I can do. You real shit. All I can do is manifest it. Because manifesting don't mean nothing but make the shit happen. Manifesting don't mean sit back and wait on shit. Manifest, I gotta put in the work still. So it's the same toll, same emotional toll as if I was just believing in Jesus to do something for me. I gotta be the Jesus. But manifestation is one thing, but manifestation is just working towards a goal. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just goddamn find a way to around what knocked me down the next time, and I talked to my manager. She said that they should have took her shit because coming to find out, my manager got the car from the same fucking place that I'm trying to get my car from, Adonis. She got a call from Adonis, and they took her email. So the fact that they didn't take my email, I'm starting to think this shit is on some racism shit. Like they don't want me to have a car or something. Like they damn near make you feel like it's an entity in the world that don't want to see you come up, or that entity don't want to. That entity feel like it ain't your time yet, and that's another thing I feel like we got to worry about in the world of spirituality is a timing thing. If shit don't be happening, my nigga. I start sitting back and being like, well, maybe this ain't the right time, but I'm gonna continue to put in the work until that time comes. I ain't quitting my job because that shit ain't happening. I can't get to work, man. I'm driving from driving Uber and back and forth and getting hotel rooms. I ain't never tell them. I don't tell them shit. But I'm gonna get down where I gotta make it work. So trying to get a motherfucking car, that's my number one focus right now. Like the number one goal is to get approved for a car and actually drive off the lot in that bitch. That's one of them. That's like I ain't focused on nothing else because I can't. When I start thinking of dating women or I think of actually giving a fuck about any woman in my life, I can't because I don't have a whip. How can I worry about anything I don't have basic necessities? Come on. Come on. And it be hurting me, bro, because I really like my sisters. I like doing for black women. I like doing for y'all. So the fact that it be hard for me to try to do something for y'all, I stay out of y'all way. The fact that it be hard for me to come up on the shit and actually do something for a woman that I actually want to fucking do, that shit's sick. It make you sick, bro. It was you just sit back and you want them to off. You really want to just off yourself to the point where you just like, fuck it, bro. Like fuck this shit. Fuck his life. But as much as I be wanting to, as much as I have those feelings, I have the feelings of persevering as well. I refuse to kill myself and not know that 2 years from now I was gonna be rich off of just simply work ethic. Not even saying that the universe had it in order. Just saying that if I stay alive and try to make shit happen, I got a better chance of me living a life I want to live other than me dying, like killing myself. I never know if I kill myself. So that's all I be wanting to say, man. I want people to know rock bottom is a real thing. And there's a lot of people that's on it right now, sleeping in their car, sleeping with staying with their mama, their parents. That's rock bottom. Rock bottom is when you can't help your fucking self out. Rock bottom is when you making shit work off minimum wage. Rock bottom is when you gotta make shit scratch for you and your daughter off of some bullshit. So, all in all, as in closing, because I'm getting hungry and I'm gonna smoke this motherfucking blunt. Matter of fact, let's see what this weed hitting like. But yeah, man, all in all, man, if you're going through rock bottom, don't kill yourself. Don't trip. Just push through. Because as I'm pushing through, every day is getting better. I can honestly say that. I tried to work through me not drinking today and shit, but I had to grab me a bottle at the end of the day because it's just so much programming that I had to do today. So much bullshit, man. Being the manager of a store can be stressful. And my district manager, she run about 6 stores, so shit. You know, but yeah, man. I'm at rock bottom, y'all, and I'm gonna try to come up. I'm gonna try to do what the fuck I do, man, because I can't sit here. My whole platform is about persevering. My whole platform is about consistency and not really giving a fuck about what nobody feel about you. But at my level in life, this is something that I care about dearly if people judge me on, because the people that listen to you want to see some kind of upgrade. They don't want to see you downgrading, and then that's gonna give them negative thoughts. So like, well, damn, he going through this. What if I go through it? You want to show your people progress, which is why this car situation was so much of a discouragement, was so much of a disheartening situation. And which is why I won't be letting y'all know when I do get a car or nothing like that. Y'all just see me rolling, because I'm starting to subscribe to the fact that if you speak too early on shit, it can kill the momentum of what's coming for you. You know, and I told a few people that I might be getting a car and shit. Told my daughter and all that, and look what happened. Shit just kind of fumbled. You know. So the next time I try to go through this process, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I gotta go through the process alone. Or I'm gonna get a cash car. I'm gonna do something. Cause this shit, just the fact that a nigga trying to get somewhere to shelter himself and become better, man, that shit fucked me up. Cause I could really be saving $200 motherfucking dollars, $133 a motherfucking day by just staying in the damn car. So I'm trying to get back to that. I'm trying to just get a car, stay in that motherfucker. Who got a car that don't work? Let me sleep in that bitch. I bet I make enough money for both of us in 1 week. Yeah. But yeah, man. Welcome to Rock Bottom. You talking to the king of accountability. You talking to a motherfucker who ain't never had shit. You talking to a nigga who can understand everything from ground zero level. You talking to Zilla. Okay? I hope y'all have a beautiful day. And I thank everybody that tuned in for tuning in, man. When y'all do tune in, hit that like button for me, hit some comments, drop some goddamn knowledge in the comments. I will return tomorrow. I'll holler at you. I'm finna beat my dick and go to sleep. Peace.